If you read Gary Owen's biography, a couple things stand out. He was named, that's his hand, but he kind of stood out for funniest serviceman in America.
That's right. He was also named funniest black comedian in San Diego. If you don't get why that's weird, you will in a second.
That's why. Welcome back, Gary Owen. What's up, buddy? What's up with the, I like your glasses.
I just got them. I got a new pair.
Yeah.
When I get a new pair, you don't want to leave because they broke in my old pair broke in my bag, and I was in Chicago, and I was like, oh, what a great city to have your sunglasses break. So I just been wearing them everywhere.
You're digging this pair, right?
Yeah.
Is this a new look for you? Is that your
sunglass
look? I kind of like it too.
I like it.
You were named funniest black comedian, right?
Yeah.
In San Diego?
Yeah.
Where was that?
San Diego?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just me, Tony Gwynn. We're the only two up in the contest.
But you're white, Gary.
I'm very white. Yeah, if they make
guy.
Powder 2, I got a shot. The movie, like spoons stick to me. Like I'm glad you got plasticware in this studio. Right now, that is really starting to shake.
So how did you get into BET? Because you got your show on BET.
Yeah, I got the Gary Owen show on BET. You know, it's happened very organically, honestly, because I always say you don't choose your audience as a comedian, they choose you. Yeah. And it's just, I got lucky when I first started out in my career, BET was always put me on their comedy show called Comic View. Yeah. And then for some reason, I became that white guy that when black movies come about, we need a white guy in the movie, so they put me in.
We need a barber. We need a white barber.
Yeah, because like, you know, Ride Along, and then Think Like a Man, and then Daddy Daycare, and Held Up with Jamie Foxx, and Rebound with Martin Lawrence.
Yeah,
Think of it too.
Did you grow up in a black neighborhood?
No, grew up in a trailer park in Ohio.
Did you have black friends?
There wasn't no black people in the trailer park. The only black guy we saw in the regular was the dude who drove the ice cream truck, Sonny. He was so cool because, like, if he was a nickel short, Sonny didn't care. He's like, I got you, Gary. Thank you. So, like, when I saw black guys, I thought of good thoughts. I thought of ice cream and sundaes and sprinkles and whipped cream. I was like, oh, black guys.
So it's an obvious transition. I was reading an article, I think it was on BuzzFeed, that said basically you're a household name to black America, but white people don't know who you are.
Now they do.
I was gonna say we know who you are.
But it's just like the guy came about it wrong. The guy who wrote the article. It's not like I'm unknown.
Call him out, Gary.
No, you did a good article. It wasn't like white people don't know me. It's just like I'm shocked if a black person doesn't know me. Yeah. Where I'm also shocked if like a white woman over 50 knows me. Right. You know what I mean? Like the teenagers know me.
So most black people know who you are.
Oh, if I'm at the airport. Yeah, it's funny because the white people always be like, who's he play for? I go see him take a picture. But it's funny when black people lose their stuff when they see me. Oh, snap! Oh, that's our boy! You know? And then when they're loud with it, the white people be like, they're looking all around, like, who?
They're like, who are we missing?
Yeah.
You mentioned who's he play for. You're a huge football fan. Love the Bengals.
Yeah.
Right? You've been watching the draft. What are you hoping for here?
Well, we got John Ross yesterday. And I guess he runs a 4.2240, which is only 1 second faster than me, so I don't know what the V was about.
No doubt.
So, you know, and I knew we were going to get him. Like, I know some guys on the team, and they was like, dude, they're so hot on John Ross. They're so, I guess it's just explosive. Well, we'll see what happens. He started following me on Twitter as soon as he was drafted. It's like a rite of passage. When the Bengals draft you, you just start following me on Twitter. Like I got the notification, John Ross is now following you.
So are you tight with some of the Bengals then, or what?
Yeah. A lot of them.
Do you go to a lot of the games, or?
I went to London last year. I booked a show in London so I could go to the game in London, and then I was on their ESPN affiliate. I was like commenting on the game in the third quarter. It was fun, man.
You're Cincinnati super fan. Like,
it's not Le Creuset, baby. Right. It's me.
Burkhead's still there? Right?
No, he's in New England.
He left. Yeah.
That was just
Come on,
recent,
a white running back. You know he was going to England eventually.
It's true.
New England gets those white guys. Nobody does more white players than Tom Brady. I'll tell you that. It's like ESPN Classic watching the Patriots play.
Go ahead,
military. You are the funniest serviceman. How does that background play into what you do?
You know, the military is good for me because growing up in a trailer park, it just got me out and got to see the world. And it also let me know how naive I was in my thinking, closed-minded, because my first bunkmate, I'll never forget, his name's Copera Washington. He was from South Carolina. And he gets pictures sent, and he's on a John Deere tractor on a farm. And I go, oh, he's on vacation? He goes, no, I live on a farm. I go, black people don't live on farms. And he grabbed this black guy from Mississippi, this black guy from Georgia, this black guy from Alabama. Come here, tell me what you just told me, Gary. I go, black people don't live on farms. They go, oh, come on, man. Like in the Midwest, black people live in the city. I didn't know in the South, they live on farms. And I was like, and it just blew my mind, 17 years old, and I go, I'm so close-minded. And it just blew my whole world open right there. So I was always open to seeing people and stuff like that.
Yeah,
different
military,
situations.
Were you an MP, military police?
Master at Arms, they called it.
Master
Navy.
at Arms, yeah.
Yeah.
What was
2 arrests in 4 years.
Nice.
I just didn't want to be a jerk.
When I was an RA in college, it was the same way.
What were the arrests for? What did you arrest people for?
One was a DUI.
Yeah.
One was a bar fight. It was too much paperwork. I was like this. I was on nights. I was working 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. And I'm like, I'm not pulling you over at 4 a.m. because I knew I was going to be in there till 9 doing paperwork. So if you got pulled over at 4 a.m., have you been drinking? Just be honest. I'm like, all right. I go, all right, just give me the keys. I'll park the car. I'm off at 6. Wake up in 2 hours. Nobody ever overslept. They always came back and got their car keys.
I was thinking about you last night. Well, I was watching Kevin Hart.
He thinks about you every night.
No, every night. But because you worked with Kevin Hart a little bit, and he's done some promos for your show and done your show. And you know, when you're working with some of those guys, what type of relationships do you build with those guys? Kevin Hart and Shaquille O'Neal too. He's been part of your shows too.
Well, Kevin I've known since 1998. So when
you knew
it's
before
just
he
us,
got big, yeah.
Yeah. Well, he's still not big.
He's pretty
His name
small.
was Lil Kev when he first started. It wasn't Kevin Hart. But when we're together, it's the same. Like when we're in a situation like this.
Yeah.
It's when we go out in public, it gets weird.
Yeah.
God, only way I can explain it is 5 years ago, we could go to Starbucks and get a couple lattes and might get a couple pictures. Now I gotta go to Starbucks, get both lattes, and bring it back to him. I go, why am I your gopher now? Like it's just weird. Like people go.
Well, he
nuts.
stands
But
out
if
to you 'cause he's so
Starbucks is
small.
filled with the black people, you got to
Yeah.
take a lot more pictures.
Nah, Kevin's crossed over. Trust.
He's a crossover.
If you're getting a coconut milk latte and you're getting stopped, you've made it.
Well, Gary Owens at the Funny Bone tonight. He's got 2 shows tonight, 2 shows tomorrow. FunnyBoneOmaha.com or just call the Bone phone 493-8036. Gary, thanks for coming in, buddy.
Thank you.
Love the glasses.
Looking good.
That's
Looking
love him.
good, man.
That's what he looks like.
All right.
Thanks.
Back
Good
on.
to see you. Have a good weekend. Today